Hi everybody. Today I wanted to give you an update. I haven't been here for over a week, or for about a week. I was at an 80-10-10 Fruit and Health Festival in Slovenia because at the time being I live in Europe, in Germany to be more exact. It was amazing. There aren't really any words to describe it. It was a small festival with about 70 to 80 people. The experts that were there were Doug Graham, his wife Rosalind Graham, Grant Campbell, an ultramarathon runner on 80-10-10, Julia and Paul von Rossum Healthy. It was an amazing experience for anyone on a raw food diet, but especially for you with those addictions. I really can only, you really have to go to one of these festivals. It changes you from within. I mean, I was still struggling inside, even if I had finally stayed raw now for a while, but I was still struggling inside, and after this weekend I am so much stronger from within. There's just no question anymore. Yeah. I have never experienced a place like this with so many people and so little judgment. There was just acceptance and love. Really, I'm not just saying this, I'm not just trying to be all yoo-hoo. It really was like that. It was great. You know, sometimes at gatherings like festivals, I observe people going into competition for approval. There was nothing around there like that. It was just, everybody was there and everybody was nice, and even people in a bad mood, if that did happen, it was so much different than I see at other gatherings. It was indescribable. It was, I'll try to find some words. Throughout the 4 days during the lectures, or talking with people, or in the evenings, well, I suppose, what could I say? Everything was just so moving and so touching. I cried a lot. I wasn't sad at all, but I was touched so often during the lectures, especially Rosie's. An amazing person. Yeah, it just is so touching, so moving. Everything, just the whole thing. Sitting around there, not being judged by what you eat, which usually happens in your everyday life, at least if you don't have a lot of raw fooders around you. But everybody was just eating raw food, and that's the only thing that was served, of course, at a Fruit and Health Festival, at an 80-10-10 Fruit and Health Festival. But it's really an experience to be around people for that long, although it was only 4 days, but and just your food isn't the special thing, although that is the special thing at the festival, but you are not the weird one because of your food. You are the normal one because of your food. That's such a different experience compared to otherwise in life, and I think you'll be able to hold on to something like that throughout days where you have no help from other people, where you're alone on your raw food journey. And all the experts that were there that gave the lectures, it was so great to experience them in person because you could see that they're really authentic and they live what they say, and they were also peaceful and lively, and it was great to be around them and to see they're really living that life, and they're not fake. They are for real. I don't mean they're a real person. I mean, you know, sometimes you hear or read bad things about public people, any public people, and I just want to say these people that were there, they were so authentic. They really are who they say they are. That was my experience there. So what did I take along from this weekend for me, for my personal insights, my personal changes that are going to happen, or what changed in me, or what was, some things, they were just the way I thought they were. I'm on the right track on some things, and on some other things I'm going to be changing. Like, I found out that juicing is the absolute wrong thing for me. Not that I can't juice at all, but what I've been doing is getting my greens in through juice. And since I can't drink a straight green juice, like a green shot, I put a lot of apples into my green juice, which makes it a juice that's not good for me, because if you put too many fruits in your juice, you're going to get your sugar levels up, and I'm a pre-diabetic, so that's not good for me. And on this weekend, I learned how to get my greens in a different way, because that was something that I was struggling with, how to get my greens in. I do not like green smoothies. I don't like them. And I'm not such a salad eater. When I go out to eat somewhere, I like to eat a salad. I'll enjoy it. But at home, I don't really make my salads. But what I found out, I could actually combine something. I was still looking for a comfort food that's really healthy, and in the unhealthy food world, I love wraps like burritos and things like that. And so what I found out to do on this weekend was my greens are just going to be lettuce leaves with food wrapped in it, like with fruit wrapped in it, like banana, peach, apple, whatever I have. And that way I have something fun. It's fun to eat. I even have something that touches this comfort nerve that you need sometimes. And I get my greens in. And in any other kinds of things that I make where I think I can put some greens in or add some greens to it, I'll just have it. And just eat a lettuce leaf here or there, it's fine. And I wasn't sure if I was really going to get enough nutrients from that. I thought I had to get these dark leafy greens in. And I talked with Grant Campbell about this, and he's an ultra-marathon runner, and he really needs minerals, because ultra-marathon, like a lot, he runs a lot, and he needs minerals, and that's how he takes in his greens. Maybe not wrapping them up, but he doesn't eat these dark leafy greens all the time. And I thought, well, if he gets enough minerals by doing that, then I certainly will, because I do some sports, but not like that. What else did I personally take along from this weekend? I'm going to stay away from salt. I mean, this was a goal of mine anyways, but on this weekend, throughout the lectures, and I realized it's important. I also realized it because prior to this weekend, I think it was about a week or so. No, I think it was even 2 weeks. So it's been altogether 2 weeks that I haven't had any salt at all. And I really have noticed a difference. It's hard to describe, but I feel cleaner. Yeah, I feel cleaner. So I personally am going to stay away from salt. Maybe some people need the salt to stay raw, and let it be that easy. If you stay raw because you add a little bit of salt here and there, do that and stay raw and have your little bit of salt here and there. I personally actually can stay raw easier without salt, because salt is something that makes me crave for sweet. That's how it comes by me, so it's good for me to stay away from salt. Oh yes, and there was one insight I got from one of Doug Graham's lectures. It was something he said about, if you still get easily charged by what people say or how they act towards you, then that means you still have some issues. And if you want to get away from addictions, you have to take care of those issues. I think it's a really important point, and I think it's more important than it seems. And I will get around to that more in another video when I put up a video where he was talking about that, where he answered a question of mine at a Q&A. So, what else? I can only encourage you all, if it's somehow possible, to go to an 80-10-10 Fruit and Health Festival, or at least to a raw food festival. And if that's not possible, go to meetups where you go to potlucks, to meetups where you meet with other raw fooders. You need to socialize with other raw fooders. I found out how important this was on the weekend. 70 to 80 people, 70 to 80 raw fooders, and even if most of them weren't even 100% raw foodists before they came, on the weekend they all stayed it, and it wasn't a question. It was about, ooh, can I stay a raw foodist on this weekend? Everyone just ate that way, and they were talking about the struggles that they had before and hopefully will not have after. But I got goosebumps now because the weekend was just so beautiful. I don't know what else to say. It was just beautiful, and I will be bringing up some interviews that I had there with some of the experts. I was lucky to get a yes from everybody I asked, and I will be gone again, which means there will probably not be another video until next week. That might even be Wednesday. So now it's Tuesday. Well, yeah, it might even be next Wednesday until the next video comes up. Okay. Then, yeah, leave your comments below. Ask questions. I'll get into them. Okay, bye-bye.